Well, we were in touch with him, and he discussed with BCCI, office bearers, about his decision. And since it was his personal decision, so we all respect it. And his contribution as far as T20 Indian team's captaincy was concerned was immense, and he contributed a lot and brought the Indian cricket to a different level. So, we cannot forget his contribution. But since he wanted to give up this responsibility, so we all accepted it.
Mr. Shukla, it's important that you're saying that this thing was discussed with you and you respect his decision, and rightly so. But, our viewers want to know what really has gone behind this. Why did Virat take a decision like this?
Well, everybody has got liberty to decide about his role. So he didn't want to continue as T20 captain after post-World Cup. In the coming World Cup, he'll be the captain of the T20 Indian team. And I hope under his leadership team would be champion. But since he wanted to give up this responsibility and wanted to remain captain of ODI and Test, if he's of this view, then, we all accepted it. The President Ganguly, the Secretary Jaisai, everybody accepted it.
And Mr. Shukla, would it be fair to say that, being the captain in all the three formats was actually affecting the batting performance of Virat Kohli, and that is the reason behind the decision?
Well, if you analyze his performance in terms of by and large, so overall his performance on all three formats have been excellent, and his average has always been good. So I don't think anybody should crib about it.
Okay, and who after Kohli? Who after Kohli?
Well, that will be decided by the selectors. That's selectors' job. They will do it after the World Cup.
But if I was to ask you that question on your own personal basis, who would you name? Who do you think today is best suited to fill that shoes and to fill that responsibility?
Well, I am holding a responsibility in BCCI, being office bearer, vice president. So I cannot make any such suggestion or announcement. We have assigned this task to the selectors, and this is the job of the selectors to pick up the captain of T20 team post-World Cup.
Okay, and would you be considering Rohit Sharma?
Well, leave it to the selectors.
Okay, but Mr. Shukla, cricket is a religion in the country, sir. Before you go, you have put out a very heart-touching message for Virat Kohli on your Twitter handle. What is your one message today to all our viewers listening and to Virat Kohli on the decision?
Well, my message that his contribution, he has contributed a lot to the Indian cricket, and especially as T20 Indian team captain. His contribution was immense, and we all should respect that. We all should appreciate that.
Absolutely. Goes without saying. Rajiv Shukla, the former chairman of the IPL, speaking exclusively to Republic. Thank you so much, sir, for your time, for your reading.
Because even in IPL, I think he has not won it even once. So I guess when he wants to concentrate on test matches, which is very, very important, and he's done extremely well. So I'm not surprised by his decision.
You say you're not surprised because you were actually expecting this. But Dilip, tell me something. Does it now do justice that you have different captains for different formats of the game? Is that the way out? Or you believe that, what Virat has actually done and a decision he's taken is a very personal decision that perhaps works for him?
Yeah, I think it works for him because I think he's been around for a long time. I think he's done well in all formats of the game. I think number one batsman in the world at the moment. So I guess I think he would have to concentrate more. I think on his batting. And I think T20 format. I think if he wants to be there just as a batsman, that's fair enough. I think I would have respected the decision of his. And as I said before, that even in IPL he's not even won. I think even once. So I guess that might be the thing. I think the reason that I think he wants to concentrate only on ODIs, and Test format.
And Dilip, this is a difficult question. And, we were just speaking to Rajiv Shukla, who said that the selectors will still need to think about this. But who after Virat Kohli?
Yeah, well, I don't know about selectors, but suppose if he doesn't want to lead the side, I think in this format, T20 format, that's his decision. And everybody would like to respect that, and your selectors also should respect that. So I think they can think about somebody else, at the future.
All right, Dilip, it's a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your time and your reading into this entire situation. So the story obviously is far from over. The story is not just about Virat Kohli stepping down as the T20 captain. The story is also about who takes his place. Now,